Hi and welcome to this workout. I'm Kirsty and I'm going to be guiding you through the next 15 minutes as we work on some low impact strength moves for you today. The format for this workout is 45 seconds of work with 15 seconds off. You can change that up depending on how you feel and how you're getting on with those exercises. I've got a couple of sets of weights here with me today. I've got a lighter set and a medium set. So I've got a 3 kilo and a 5 kilo, but please use whatever's good for you. And if you just have one set of weights, then you can use those. You can do some non-weighted, some with the weights, whatever works for you. Okay. We're going to jump straight into this workout because we don't have a lot of time today and I just want to get us going. So the first thing we're going to do is come to the side and we're going to do what I call a foot tap back. So the legs coming back and the arms are coming up. The first exercise is no weight at all. We're just going to use our body weight. So let's go now. Start to engage the core and let's get that head positioning right. So ears in line with shoulders here as we're tapping back and bringing the arms up. Making sure the chin doesn't go forwards and tight into your tummy muscles. So you should be able to breathe freely. So you know you're holding the muscles and not your breath. That is so important. Just as we're tapping back. Now we're going to see this exercise again as our last exercise, but it will be a little bit different there. So just get into nice little rhythm here. And you've got 10 seconds left. Tap it back, back, and back. Tummy nice and tight. Good. And rest. Well done. Okay, the next exercise, you're going to pick up your weights. You can go with your lighter weights, your heavy weights, whatever you feel comfortable with here. We're going to hold the weights down by our sides, palms facing in. Brace the core, tuck in nice and tight to that tummy, and let's go. So you're going to bring both weights up halfway. One comes back down, hold. The other comes back down, hold. Down, and hold, down and hold. So let me show you from the side. Your arms are not coming all the way up and you're keeping that nice bend in the elbow. Make sure that you've got a nice soft knee. Okay, so you're not locking out those knees. Tummy's nice and tight. Ears in line with shoulders just like before. We're not holding into the neck, pushing all that tension. Good. Down, up, hold in tight. I'm going to give you 15 seconds rest and we're going to go again. So just take a rest, pop those weights down. Please remember when you're putting your weights up and down today that you do so safely, either squatting or deadlifting to pick up and put down those weights. We're going to go again, just a second. Let's pick those weights up and let's go. So bring both weights up and then go down and the other side. Now nice and slow. There are no prizes for doing this fast. You want to do it nice and slow to make sure that your muscles are working, that they've got some good time under tension. That's how we're going to know that we're using all those fibers. We're going to be gaining more strength by doing that than we would by using momentum. So nice and slow here. Well done. Good. And this little isometric hold here makes this exercise tough. 2, 1, take a rest, put those weights down, and now we're going to get into an exercise that you're going to see every other exercise going through. So let's get those feet around about shoulder width apart. We're going to sit down into a squat and just follow me along as we go. So sit down into a squat, leg to the side, push, down, side, and push. The first one of these, we're just going to work on the coordination. If you already got the coordination, you can bring a weight into it now if you want to. Up, down, leg, push. Otherwise, we're going to be putting that in as we go along because we will do this exercise again. Down, leg, push. Down, onto the side, push. Don't worry about your range on that side leg raise. Down to the side, push. One more then. Finish the one you're on and take your rest. Really, really well done. Okay, I'm going to grab one weight. I'm going to grab my heavier one. This is a 5 kilo. Fingertips onto temples and feet around about shoulder width apart. Down to the side and pull up. To the side and pull up. and I'm pulling up here. So I'm shortening here to bring that weight back up to the side and up, down, pulling from here. Good. So really making sure I'm using all of my core muscles here. I braced into the front, pulling up through the side. Well done. Good. We're going to take 15 seconds and then we're going to go to the other side. So just keep working through. Breathing as freely as you can. 2, 1, take your rest. Okay, so I'm going to swap the weight over now, so I'm ready to go. If you find breathing tricky, you're not sure when to breathe and it's all feeling a bit too much, exhale on effort, and I'm going to show you that now. So fingertips onto temples. Let's go again. So down. Good. So as you're working, you push the breath out. Making sure with all of these kinds of exercises, especially the ones where we're going into a sideways movement, that you are using your breath, because your lungs get squeezed and sometimes you're not sure when to breathe. So keep working through. Well done. Good. Keep that fingertip onto the temple on the other side, pulling up through your side, elongating and pulling up. Good. 2, 1, take your rest. 15 seconds off and we're going to go back to that squatted exercise. Now when you are squatting, please make sure that you are sitting onto your chair. You're not bending over forwards, okay? You're sitting back onto your chair. If you're with me now with the weights, let's go. So sit to the side, push up. Sit, leg to the side, push up. Good. It's a complex movement, but we want to get a whole lot going on here. Down, side, and up. Good job. Keep it going. 20 seconds left. Up, down, side, up. You're going to be an absolute pro at doing this exercise by the end of the program. Really well done. Almost there. And take your rest. Really well done. I'm going to go for a lighter weight for this next exercise. I've got a set of 3 kilos here. Use whatever light weight you have. Nice bent over position, soft knee, nice straight back, palms facing each other. Little bend in the elbow. To the side, back together. So a bent over, lateral raise. With me now. We are on the clock. Now, if you find these hard, you can do these from standing. So you can do these from a standing position. Okay, so down to the sides and up. But we're gonna, for this program, I've built it in as a bent over position. A little bit of glute activation. Never goes awry. Good. Control those weights. 3, 2, 1. Take your rest. Well done. One more of those. And then we're going to go back to that squatted exercise with the overhead press. Okay, so now you see where we come into our rhythm. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Little bend in the elbows. Come together. Nice and slow. Good. Out goes the breath. Exhale on effort. Good. Well done. It's starting to feel hard. That's okay. If it's feeling too hard, your weights are probably a little heavy. Do as much as you can. It should be feeling hard for the last 15 seconds or so here. Good. Well done. 2, 1. Put those weights away safely. Really good. We're going to come back into that squatted exercise with the overhead press. So I've got my heavier weight here. If you just have one set of weights, don't worry. Do what you can. Hold the weight up. Let's go. Squat, leg raise, push. Squat, leg raise, push. Good. If you are continuing to do this without a weight, which of course you are absolutely totally at liberty to do, then you can go a little faster. If you are using the weight, please make sure you're doing that with care. There's a lot of movement going on here. Push, good. Up. Well done. Go at your own pace. Good. Push. Last one coming up here. Finish the one that you're on and take your rest. We're going to do a standing overhead tricep extension, so working on the back of the arm here. I'm going to use my 5 kilo. If you want to use a lighter weight or a heavier weight, you go for it. Holding the weight here into your palms, bringing it overhead. Elbows are at 90 here, pushing up, back down. So we're on the clock now. Push, bring them down. Push and down. Just have a little check on that elbow position. We don't want the elbows coming out here or too far in. Do what's comfortable. Down, push, down. Make sure your core is tucked in nice and tight. If you've got a wild ponytail on the back, you might need to just whip that out if the weight's getting in the way. Good. Tight into the tummy and a nice soft knee. And let's rest. One more of those to go. So really making sure that you're engaging your core, you're engaging your legs, the hips are nice and activated, the glutes are activated. We're gonna go again. Let's go. Pushing it up, back down. So a little soft knee. Get those glutes activated. You can make sure the heels are pushed into the ground. Good. Working through those arms. Again, hopefully starting to feel tired. Breathing out, push that air out on effort. Making sure we're not holding the breath. Release the pressure. Good. 5 seconds coming up. 2, 1. Finish the one you're on. Put that weight down. We're going to go back into that squat. Keep hold of the weight if you're with the weight. If not, you can do the unweighted version. You can change your weights over. I'm going to hold on to mine. We're going to do that squat with the overhead press. Ready? Let's go. Squat, leg to the side, push. Squat, leg raise to the side, push. Each time knowing where your feet are, you're nice and strong and stable. Good. Push. Down. To the side. Push it up. Sitting down onto that chair, keeping the back nice and straight. Push. Well done. It's a short and sweet session, this one. And we're nearly there. If you've managed to hang in with me all the way here, then well done and thank you. Take a rest. Last exercise is the first exercise. So I'm going to bring up my slightly lighter weights here, my 3 kilos, and we're going to do that foot tap back, but this time with a hammer curl. So the first 2 exercises in one. Hands to the side of the body, tap back, curl up, back, curl up. So with me when you're ready, we're on the clock. Now, what's happening with the head and the chin? Quick form check, ears in line with shoulders, tummy nice and tight. We don't want to see any bending forwards over like this, and we don't want to see any swinging of the weights. Tap and curl, tap and curl. Good. Well done. Almost done for this one, and just one exercise, 1 rep to go. Good. Take your rest, 15 seconds. 1 more round of that foot tap back with a hammer curl. If it's too much with the weights, you can drop the weights out and just do the movement with the arms. Using your body positively is always going to be a good thing. Ready? Let's go. Tap and curl. Tap, curl. Good job. Remember your breath. So we've worked almost non-stop for this 15-minute session today. If you've managed to carve out the time to do that, then really well done. You should be really proud of yourself. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep it going. We're nearly there. We've done this together today. Good job. Almost there. And take your rest. Put those weights away safely. If you want to do a cool down session, one of my videos, try the 8-minute active recovery. That's a really great session to go on to. Otherwise, please do take a moment to have a little stretch and cool everything down. Please don't just sit straight down at your desk and crack on. Make sure you're moving around. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do subscribe to my channel, leave a comment and a like, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.